Before we begin, if you enjoy this kind of content that goes beyond the surface of stories, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, leave a like, comment on what you thought, and share it with anyone who also loves the anime world. This helps our project a lot to keep growing. Thank you very much for being here. You are amazing. And now, stay with our journey. The real cost of Masamune's revenge. How far would you go to erase the humiliation of the past? For most, rejection is a wound that heals. For Masamune Makabe, it became an 8-year obsession. Masamune-kun no Revenge disguises itself as a romantic comedy, but presents the emotional cost of resentment. Two hurt minds wearing opposite masks to hide the same fear, vulnerability. Today, we are going to understand why this plan was never just about destroying the other, but about trying to heal childhood wounds. To understand the weight of the story, we look first at the protagonist. Masamune spent his adolescence in a Spartan regime of exercises and diets. But his radical transformation was not out of self-love. It was to create the perfect heartthrob. The problem is that this perfection is a facade. Inside, he still sees himself as the helpless child who suffered cruel bullying. Every counted calorie and every compliment serve only to numb the past. He created the dead or love plan, making the girl fall in love and then rejecting her, believing he was facing a monster, without noticing that he was becoming the manipulator he swore to hate. He became a slave to resentment, depending on the validation of his revenge. On the other hand, the reality of Adagaki is complex. The arrogance of the cruel princess is a protective armor. In childhood, her world was hostile, marked by the painful separation of her parents. She grew up with constant fights that isolated her. Her parents tried to compensate for their absence with material goods instead of affection. Faced with loneliness, Aki's only refuge was Masamune's affection, where she found the connection that was missing at home. When this bridge collapsed due to misunderstandings, Aki closed herself off. The rich girl learned to attack first so she would never be abandoned again, using food as an escape for anxiety and aggressiveness to push others away. Moving together changes when empathy comes into play. The more Masamune tries to break Aki's armor, the more he realizes that the memories that fueled his hatred were flawed. The entire base of the revenge crumbles when the past is clarified, forcing both to face reality. That is when Aki walks towards redemption. She leaves her defensive posture and demonstrates maturity by understanding the pain behind Masamune's mask and the mistakes of her friend Yoshino Koiwai. By forgiving, Aki breaks the cycle of isolation. Real love only arises when power games are set aside. In the end, the lesson is clear. If you need the other to suffer to feel complete, you are still their prisoner. The greatest victory is not getting even, but the freedom to let the masks fall and decide that the future is worth much more than the pain of the past.